What is up, everybody? Welcome to Star Trek Adventures Venture. That's right, the new ship launches today. The USS Adventure takes off on its first amazing space travel. Yay! Before we get into that, I'd like to take a brief moment to talk about a few things. First of all, welcome. Welcome. It's so good to have you checking, Go Gaming Syndicate out. If you look on any social medias, pretty much you will find us and links to our Discord where you can join and see all the crazy antics that we get up to. Beyond that, if you are in our Twitch presently, you will be accumulating channel points. If you use the channel points, you can buy really cool things like re-rolls and stuff of that nature. You can heal players or enemies, your choice. It depends on how chaotic you're feeling today or that day. Also, we have wonderful sound emotes that if you spend a little bit on just a few biddies, you can use the bits to play a crazy sound emote. They're all GOAT related and all hilarious. So have fun with that. Wow, that was a lot. All right, now I can take a breath because I am going to go around the virtual table and introduce our amazing players this session. They will tell you their name and their character name and whatever else they want to say. So first up on our amazing cast list, we have Joe, who is playing Captain James Tex Jackson.
Hey, everybody. Joe Cahill. Check me out on Facebook under Joe Cahill, Director, Producer.
Nice. Easy peasy, sweet to the point. I like it. Joe's got a bunch of projects under his belt. He's a good dude. Definitely follow along. You don't want to miss like some really cool projects that are going to be coming up.
That's just because I cast you in one. But it was nice
to It's a wonderful opportunity. I can't say that it's not amazing. So next on our amazing cast list, we have Harley Crow, who is playing Lieutenant Venti. I almost said Venti. Vetti.
Close enough, but Venti is one letter off.
But a whole nother size category.
A whole nother category. Absolutely. I am playing Lieutenant Vetti, Science Officer, and you can find me on TikTok under The Harley Crow. I am also on YouTube. Recently, it's just reposting a lot of my TikTok stuff, so bear with me there. And that's about it right now.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you here. If anybody wants to see any other crazy character that Harley plays, we're going to be doing some steampunk here shortly. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Next up, joining us this evening, you remember her from the last ship. You remember her from TikTok. We have the wonderful Margot Whitney, played by Rebecca.
Hello, hi. Yep, here I am. I'm Margot Whitney. I've handed over the reins for the captain position, and now I will be doing some security, hopefully. If you find me online, it will be Bomb Clancy everywhere on the internet, with the exception of TikTok, where I am mimic.4.hire. And I hope to keep this on the TNG track as long as we can, because things can go lower decks real fast. So
Indeed.
That's all.
That is all. And finally, last but absolutely not least, we have the amazing Peach Rose, who is playing Diana M.
I play Lieutenant Morganthe, and you'll find out about her. Please don't follow me on anything.
There we go. That is a first. But I like it. I am here for that. Oh, let's see. Who do we got going? We have the wonderful Beard Ride. We have Zero Raccoon. Welcome, Bomb Clancy as well. Everybody hanging out in our chat. thank you all very much. Thank you for collecting those wonderful channel points. I hope you get to use them. All right. Now, being that this is a new ship, this is a science and exploration vessel. It is a Nova class cruiser. So, not quite as decked out weapons wise, but definitely more science oriented. But we're not quite there yet. So, all of you are currently on. Let's go with some random. Joe, help me out here. We need a starbase in the Alpha Quadrant.
Oh, hey, make it K7.
All right. All of you are aboard the starbase K7, hanging out. You've all just recently got your assignments, and everybody's all gathering together in one spot, waiting for the shuttle to come in to take you to your ship. So all of you are kind of together at this point. You may not know each other personally, but you all know that you are heading to the same ship. There's a number of random NPCs that will be filling out the ship roster. But as of this moment, the four of you are standing out amongst the other cast, the other crewmates. So you can take this moment to begin interacting. Or don't.
Are we all on the bridge? Where are we at?
You are all on the starbase K7 awaiting a shuttle to arrive to take you to your ship.
Okay. So, just standing out here. Hello, everyone. Hi, I'm Margot. Nice to meet you all.
Hello, Margot.
What are y'all? Are y'all waiting for the same shuttle that I am?
Yeah, I think we are.
Well, that's exciting. Any
So how's the weather? How about the Mets?
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Tex.
Nice to meet you, Tex. So then Margot extends the hand. Tex, nice to meet you. And what was your name? She looks over.
I am Lieutenant Vetty.
Oh, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant? Oh, yeah. That thing.
Yeah, it's Lieutenant Vetty definitely doesn't look quite like everybody else with the pointed ears and lack of emotion.
Peace and long life to y'all.
I enjoy that you put y'all on there.
She looks over and hi. We've all introduced ourselves. And you? Who are you?
Me? Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yep, the only one who hasn't spoken yet. Hi.
Sorry, my connection went away. I'm Diana Morgant. I'm the medical person. How's everybody feeling today? Anybody need their shots?
Well,
Flu vaccine?
I just got one question. Are you the medical person or are you the doctor?
I'm a doctor.
Excellent. I was hoping we had one of those.
There is a
barely.
vast difference between the two.
Just a little. I was thinking, combat medic, it's good on the ground, but doctor's always better.
Got a little bit of everything, but I am a doctor.
Well, glad to have you with us.
I'm glad to be part of your crew.
So what does everybody look like? Do you have any identifying features about you or anything like that? I feel like Tex does.
He's wearing some jeans and some boots and kind of like a flannel looking shirt with a big buckle and a hat.
Definitely not in Starfleet uniform.
Nope, no rank insignia. Oh, and he's got a Sam Elliott mustache.
Nice. A push broom.
Yep.
Vetty, her hair is a little bit longer than is typically seen on a Vulcan female in service of Starfleet, and she is in Starfleet uniform. She's not wearing anything else right now. Just the typical uniform. That's it.
That's fair. That's fair.
Diana would definitely be in Starfleet uniform, but she'd have her hair in a low bun. It's normally about this size, this length, shoulder length, and she wears just a simple silver pendant around her neck. That's just like in the shape of a teardrop.
Awesome. And Margot?
Margot is wearing a Starfleet uniform as well, and she's a little bit taller. She has curly cropped hair, almost like in a buzz cut, but she does have a curl to it, so it's a bit feminine. But other than that, she has a balance of masculinity and femininity with her look, and she is pretty fit.
Nice. As you all are standing on this docking bay, just kind of chatting, getting to know one another, everything's pretty standard for Starfleet, like protocols, hurry up and wait. The shuttle arrives. It's just a real simple, like the kind you would see on, the Enterprise. It shows up to take everybody, and you see a bunch of the NPCs start loading on board.
After you.
Do-do-do.
All right. So we get on board, all aboard the shuttle.
Mhm.
All right. Everybody boards the shuttle, and it begins heading away. It doesn't take very long to get to the little area where the ship is waiting. It has just finished getting some retrofits done. So, it's considered an older ship, but it has been refit so that it's got some more updated gadgets and gizmos. It is typically designed for like short range missions, but they refit it for long range. It pulls up into the shuttle bay of the ship, and everybody starts disembarking, heading off, wherever they need to go, heading to their appropriate departments to check in with their respective chiefs. And then there was the four of you.
Go up to the cargo being unloaded from the shuttle. Pick up my bags, throw them over one shoulder. Pick up the saddle, throw it over my other one, and head out.
I just watched that episode to TNG too.
and head on out.
After that, I grab my one bag. That's all I need. And I head out as well.
That's fair. All right. Now, let's see. Diana, you are heading to sickbay to head up chief of, or just doctor, basically, chief of medical. You get in there, and there's, a few nurses. There's a nurse practitioner in there. Everybody that you would need to take care of this sick bay. Now, this is not quite as large of a sick bay as, say, the Enterprise. or like a Galaxy class. But this is not as small as like an Intrepid class. So somewhere in between. You've got probably 4 beds, 5 beds. You could probably makeshift a couple more if you needed to. It has its own replicator on its own separate grid, so that should something happen to the rest of the replicators, yours would be untouched, so that you can continue to produce any kind of supplies you might need. How would you like to address your, I almost called them minions, your
That's how I'm
crewmen?
gonna address them. Okay, minions. So I guess I'm the new boss here. So is there anything y'all would like to inform me on? Any known illnesses of the crew, or simply things that we come across a lot in our line of work?
So a lieutenant approaches you. It appears human, and he says, "Everyone's medical files have been taken care of. They are all loaded in the system for you, sir. There is no current issues that we need to keep an eye on. So I think we are all set for travel here."
Okay. Well, if there's nobody sick or injured right now, I guess show me to where everything is. And like I ask him for a tour of the room.
Okay. So yeah, you begin your tour of sickbay, getting to know where everything is. So we're gonna skip scene over to. Let's see, who's heading to the bridge, I should say, because I'm guessing Tex is heading to your quarters first, or are you heading straight to the bridge?
No, go into the quarters.
Okay, so Margot is heading to the bridge.
I'll head to the bridge as well after dropping off my one bag.
Okay, all right. So first off, Margot, you take the turbo lift up. You get onto the bridge, and you see like people are moving around. They're getting things set up. There's no real like first officer kind of like in position yet. Like everybody is still boarding the ship. This is a brand new crew. Everybody's being changed out. So, it's got like that new ship smell still to it. It's still got plastics on the L cars that you got to peel off.
So Margot's going to look around and see if there's anybody who might be there for security reasons or has already established themselves or might be looking for me.
So there is a Vulcan ensign who is doing the preliminary power-ups of your tactical station. It's part of his duties to make sure that everything is ready to go for when Chief of Security gets there.
Just me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just you.
She's gonna Vulcan. She's gonna like, hello, hi. I'm Margot, and your name?
I am Takar.
Takar. It's nice to meet you. I'm Margot Whitney. I'm supposed to be in charge here, I guess. Like, pleasure to meet you.
The feeling is reciprocated. If you will excuse me, I will head to security and begin getting everyone briefed on our mission details.
Okay. Would you like me to go with you?
If you would like to, sir. It is not required.
Okay. I'll go with you.
The two of you head towards the turbo lift as Veti pops out.
Hello. Hello again.
Hello, Margot.
And then she'll wave on to the whoever I just met because I already forgot their name. I will catch up with you. I'll catch up with the meeting. Betty, we just met at the shuttle station.
Yes. Yes, we did.
Where are you heading to right now?
Well, currently, I was on my way to check out the bridge, so to
Oh.
speak.
Would you like me to show you the way? I was just up there.
I will find it on my own. I have studied the schematics of the ship before I even stepped on foot. I'm very well aware of where the bridge is located.
Okay, that's great.
Mhm.
And Margot's like, okay, well, would you prefer if I walked next to you or behind you, or do you want me to walk in front of you? Because I have to go back to the bridge. I forgot something.
You may walk right next to me if you so wish.
Okay. So Margot's going to walk back to the bridge.
So you both come out on the bridge. Lieutenant Vetty, you know right where your station is. There's nobody there presently. The computer is still, doing system checks and updates, diagnostics and whatnot, but everything seems to be going well.
All right, then. Margot, where were you headed to next?
There's a security meeting that I thought might be advantageous for me to join in on, being a new crew.
It would be very advantageous for you to do so. Do you mind if I walk with you
I do
on
not.
my way to the science lab?
Yep, I just doing security things, checking around, and yeah, let's go back. And I'm gonna.
I was
my
waiting
way
for,
towards
would
me.
you like me to walk beside you or behind you? So the two of you now proceed to your respective areas on the ship. So we're going to cut over to Captain Jackson, who you've just set down your things in your quarters. It's very nice in here.
Should be.
Decorated to your taste.
Excellent. So we got some cattle skulls and some other. All right. Put my stuff down, grab my Picard jacket, slip it on over my outfit. So,
All right.
yeah, like he was wearing in the later years.
You're right.
And I guess I need to head up to that bridge.
All right. So, real
So,
quick,
turbo lift, bridge.
I'm gonna make. Okay. So, that all happened while Margot and Vetty were on the bridge. So, it's at this moment, the two of you, Margot and Vetty, you walk up to the turbo lift, it opens up, and you see Tex Jackson standing there, still in jeans and flannel and all that, but he's got the Starfleet command jacket over top, front opened and all that.
Welcome aboard the bridge, Captain.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Yeah, those 4 pips.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
Yeah, I remember them. Okay.
So, what are you gonna do now that you're on the bridge, Captain?
I'm gonna go sit in my chair. Sit down, stick my feet out, cross over at the ankles, lean back in my chair, and Chief, give me a tactical update. How we doing?
Amazingly well.
There we go.
Phasers are good?
Set to stunning.
Set to stunning. I like it.
I like that. How about them photon torpedoes? They all ready to go?
Well, not in the next minute or so, but give me a reason to use them and I will.
Oh, we'll find one.
I like that attitude.
Cowboy diplomacy. Lieutenant, now science.
The computers are almost finished running their diagnostics.
Yeah, I'm in a hurry. Shut that shit down and let's go.
Captain, I do not advise that. It could have
Computer,
repercussions.
computer. How are diagnostics?
Diagnostics are almost complete.
Finish them. Now.
Rushing the computer.
Hits the intercom. Doc, we ready to go?
I think you're muted.
We're having a communication
From
problem.
what I can tell, ready when you are, Captain.
Excellent. I was going to have to jump all over the Vulcan here for a minute. Tell her, fix them comm signals. All right. Shit.
Is that
I
science?
guess I should look at my orders if I have any. Nope, ain't got no orders. Don't know where we're going.
Nope, not just yet. Everything is still powering up.
Helm, laying a course for that away.
Copy. Laying a course for over yonder.
Anybody been there yet?
I think I did one time at spring break back during my days at Starfleet.
All right. Well, set a course for Mall Core 3, Navigator. Helm, take us out. At Form K7, we are departing ahead of schedule.
Aye, Captain.
Oh,
Before
shit.
we
You
leave,
remember
can I
this?
just
Are you a Russian?
He remembers to take off the parking brake.
I'm not flying, so you better.
So, what was that, Diana?
can I just get like a general feeling of what the rest of the crew feels and how they feel about this? Like the new captain and everything.
So the way that the empaths work in this system is that you are kind of like constantly bombarded with the feelings. There's no like turning it off, but you can add a little bit of focus and kind of try to pinpoint certain people. But as a general whole, the crew is feeling a bit of nervous excitement.
Understandable. All right. I like that.
A lot of them are like newer, like fresh out of the academy. So this is their first posting. So you're picking up a little bit of that level of anxiety. But everybody, for the most part, is pretty excited to get this underway.
Okie dokie.
So the ship enters.
So Helm, you ready to go?
Yes, Captain.
All right.
Course laid in.
Giddy up at warp 3.
Right. Warp 3, sir. Giddy up. I like it. They enter warp and you begin heading towards Melkor 3. It is approximately 2 hours travel away. Now, Melkor 3 was a first encounter with the Enterprise, and at the time, the ruler, the prime minister, if you will, didn't feel that the people were ready to join the Federation, to become that level of spacefaring people. But it has been about a decade since those talks, and they are now prepared to enter the Federation. So that is why you have received this mission. Now, as you are coming out of warp, let me. As you come out of warp, you see that there is a large cloud of like swirling red, purple, and pink plasma. It seems to be drifting through space on its own accord, without much of a rhyme or reason. But as the ship comes out of warp, the cloud stops and begins traveling towards the ship.
Science readings on that thing?
Captain, the cloud. Yes, Captain. The cloud is emitting electrophoretics.
Chief, raise the shields.
Beep, beep, boop. That's Tactical's job.
I was gonna say, I was like, I think that's me.
It's me!
I'm just going to call you Chief. Chief Security.
All right. Shields up.
Okay, we're safe. We're secure.
All right. Ensign, get me all the readings you can on it and then give me some info.
Okay.
Infotainment.
Okay.
All right. The cloud kind of passes around the ship. Nothing like super crazy. It's like kind of going around the shield. But then you start detecting some things. Let me get this to Tactical real quick. All right. The lights kind of flicker a little bit. And like the ship's not shaking or anything like that. It's just kind of flickering. What I need from Lieutenant Vetty is I need you to give me a daring and security roll.
Daring and security. All right.
Yes.
All right. So it's the both of the d20s or just one?
Both of them. Yep.
Okay. All right. I rolled a 10 on one of them and a 2 on the other.
Okay. And what is your daring and security added together? What is that number?
That is 9.
All right. So the 10 is a failure, but the 2 is a success. As you're standing here trying to take readings of this cloud, you begin to feel like not quite well. Like you almost feel feverish.
Okay.
Lieutenant, are you all right?
I am just fine, Captain. Nothing to worry about. I continue on.
Okay. Doctor, I need you to make that same roll, the daring and security.
Okay. Hold on. Let me look at my things. Okay. You said daring. So I got a 17 and a 2. And then my daring is 10. And my security is a 4.
Okay, so you need to roll a 14 or below. And you said you got a 17 and a what?
A 2.
So you are now also experiencing like you're not like dying or anything like that, but you feel like you're running a slight fever.
Lieutenant, do a check on, well, whoever else is in medbay with me, do a check on me because something feels wrong. And then I'm gonna hit the button to talk to everybody on the ship and ask if there's anybody else who's been affected by this. I'm like, hello, anybody else feeling kind of sick? If so, come on down to medbay.
Vetty kind of gives off a slightly annoyed look.
No, I don't wanna.
Lieutenant, I think you need to head down to sick bay.
All right.
Tex, I have a. I realized something that our shields are dropping at 10% by 10%.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Hell, move us ahead 1/4 impulse. Get us out of this cloud.
Moving ahead to 1/4, sir. The ship begins to creep forward and the cloud matches pace.
Continue acceleration to half.
Continuing. Hold on 1 second. Over the intercom, Captain, this is Ensign Broadway in engineering.
Great. I got an ensign down there. Hey, Captain here. Go ahead.
Sir, sorry, the chief is a bit busy at the moment. Our transporters have gone offline and the warp core power is dropping by 25% every 5 minutes.
We have enough power to achieve Warp 1?
We do. I don't know how long it'll last, Captain.
Helmsman, lay in a course, Warp 1.
Aye, Captain. The ship enters Warp 1 and the cloud matches pace. It is at this point that more reports are coming in all across the ship of Vulcans and Betazoids alike, all suffering from dehydration, fever, things of that nature. Sick bay is starting to get a little crowded. And as this is all going on, one of the Vulcans stands up and like, I don't have time for this. You all are just trying to keep me from my duties. I must get back to engineering.
Sir, I can't let you go anywhere. I'm gonna need you to sit down. We don't know if this is contagious. Please make this easy for everybody here. We're all sick.
Of course you want to keep me here. You want my job.
What job?
You want to take my spot in engineering. You've always had an eye on it.
Sir,
Another Betazoid across the room stands up. You've always thought that you were better than me, Deanna. It's high time I stand up to you.
okay, I get where you're from because I don't like you and I never have. But this Vulcan, I don't want the Vulcan's job. I'm sorry.
This appears to be like a cascading effect. It seems like people are getting more and more paranoid the longer they're in here.
Chief?
Am I also suffering from the paranoia because I'm a Betazoid?
You are not suffering from the paranoia, but you are definitely feeling like you've got the sweat from the fever and your mouth feels like it's full of sand. Lieutenant Vetty, you're down in sick bay, right? With all of this going on? And you're kind of suffering from the same symptoms. Maybe not the paranoia so much, but
the sweating,
sweating and the dehydration. Yes.
Oh.
Chief, wake up.
I'm here. Hello. Hi.
Yeah,
How's it
why don't you
going?
get some security teams down to Sick Bay?
Okay.
It sounds like we might have a bit of an issue coming on,
All right.
and take over science to your station and scan for life forms in that cloud.
Okay. Would you want me to use like a transporter security system thing, or how do you want me to scan for this? Because I can more than one option or more than one way of scanning.
Let's use the science bio sensors.
Okay. And so she's gonna go
Okay.
over there.
So
Beep, boop, boop, boop.
with the biosensors, with the ship's statuses, where did I put that? There it is. Open up the character sheet so I can see what I need you to roll here. All right, so you're going to roll sensors and science. So that is a 13. You need to get below or equal to 13 on your dice. And while you are rolling that, Helm kind of sits back in his chair and puts his hands up. Captain, my console is not responding.
Switch to my manual override there.
Initial dampeners are offline.
Well, they'd bring us out of warp really slowly.
All right.
Aye, Captain. What'd you get? What'd you get?
Oh.
What'd you roll, Margot?
What were the two things that you wanted me to roll?
Oh geez, what'd I say? Sensors and science.
I think it was a 13 for the ship systems.
Yep, 13 or lower is all we need.
I rolled 2 4s.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about. You detect. Where did it go? All right, here we go. Sorry, my notes are not like super well laid out because I was in a hurry there, but there you go. Send that to you in the Discords. The helmsman brings the ship out of warp as slowly as possible, but it's still kind of jostly a little bit. The cloud is still completely around the ship.
Tex, question for you. Do you prefer Tex or Captain? Captain Tex? What would you prefer?
But I think when we're on duty, we can call me Captain.
All right, Captain. So, with the reports in, I have found that there are millions of tiny microbes within the plasma, and they are attaching themselves to our hull as we speak. How would you like me to proceed?
They're penetrating the shields?
They are, yes. Sorry, that wasn't in the scan that I sent. But yes, they are.
I would say yes, because our shield is decreasing at 10%, and that's the only thing and the only logical explanation I have for why our shield is decreasing at a rate of 10%.
Diana, go ahead and I need to bring up a character sheet. Go ahead and give me a daring and medicine, or reason and medicine. Sorry.
Okay. I still don't fully understand how counting this stuff works.
No, that's fine. So you're gonna take your reason score and your medicine score and just add them together. and that is basically your DC, but you want to roll lower than that with your
Okay.
two on at least one of your 2d20s.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 13 on one of them, and the other one was not as low.
Okay, and
And I
what's
needed
your
a
target number?
15 because 10 and then 5.
Perfect. So even though you are having some issues of your own health-wise, you are able to finally figure out that what everyone in here is experiencing is alpha-phoretic sickness. This is a known problem with empathic and telepathic beings. It causes symptoms of dehydration, paranoia, and often intense fever.
Okie dokie. Do I know how to treat this?
That is something that you can roll for. So you're going to do your reason and, well, actually, at this point, you're going to be doing daring and medicine.
I'm sorry, there's a spider next to me. Okay. Daring medicine.
Yep, daring and medicine. And people in sickbay are starting to look a little worse for wear now. They're actually starting to take levels of damage.
Well, that would be a 10 plus a 5, so 15 again, and I rolled a 7 and an 8, so I think I'm good.
Nice. That actually gives you one extra success. So that means, Margot, are you going to keep track of that this time, or do you want me to? The momentum pool.
You can keep track of it if you want.
Okay. Perfect. So with your extra success, that grants a momentum die, which means that anybody on the cast in the future, if you feel like you might not be able to accomplish something, you can roll an extra die by spending that momentum. But it's usually a good idea to kind of talk it out first and make sure it's cool.
Okay.
You can save up to 7 momentum points. So right now,
Okay,
y'all are
nice.
sitting at 1. But anyway, Diana, you are able to synthesize the required inoculation. And
Hey, I did it.
you're going to begin administering that. Who do you want to give that to first?
The Vulcan. Well, first I'm gonna give it to the other character I've met because I know them. And then I'm gonna give it to the Vulcan that accused me of wanting his job. And I'm gonna save the girl that I didn't like for last. And I'm gonna give it to her last. I need her name, by the way.
No. Oh, no. Let's give her what would be an unlikable name? Veronica?
Becky.
Rude.
Stacy. Let's go with Stacy.
Stacy, yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I'm sorry, Stacy. I mean, we
Can I
could have
have
went with the
David
cliche
Mom?
Karen.
Oh.
Missed opportunity.
That's her last name.
Stacy Karen.
Stacy Karen.
Oh, no.
Lieutenant Karen. All right. So back to the bridge. How are you all going to handle this cloud of microbes? Lieutenant Betty, you're on your way back to the bridge.
Are they acting with any kind of intelligence?
It does not appear so. It seems like all they're trying to do is eat the electricity from the ship.
All right. Hey, Chief, arm me a photon torpedo, widest possible spread, closest safe distance for detonation.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. All right.
You can fire when ready.
And fire.
Bleep, bleep, bloop. Fire. All right. So this is going to do 4 damage dice And that is 4d6, but I don't have the thingamajig set up yet. So, oh wait, I'll just go off of these dice. Do you have dice available, Margot?
I do. I have them ready, locked and loaded.
Okay. Can you roll 4d6 for me, please?
Yes, I can.
And let me know what you get.
Yeah, the captain
Okay.
wants you to refer every time we load torpedoes, locked and loaded. That sounded good.
For you, Captain, of course. And I rolled a total of 13.
Well, I need to know each individual die.
Oh, 6, 2, 4, and 1.
6, 2, 4, 1. Only because I need to see how much damage you're actually doing here. Okay. So, according to my little chart here, you did 2 damage. Nothing with that die, but there is an effect. So, you fire this torpedo, and
Yeah.
it detonates at a safe range. These torpedoes that are on this ship
Mhm.
are high yield area torpedoes. So it could not have worked out any better. The explosion wraps around the shields of the ship, dealing 2 damage to the shields. It kind of rocks the ship, just, violent. There's no inertial dampener, so it's even worse. Like, this is like Captain Kirk level. Like, whoa, wacky
People
wavy
flying
arm
over the
guy.
consoles.
Yeah, like, but it destroys all of the microbes. All of the people who have not yet been inoculated start to feel a little bit better. Lieutenant Stacy is still feeling pretty, or Lieutenant Karen is still feeling pretty miserable.
Captain?
I like how you went to just a cheesy smile. Like,
Captain,
ahead,
I did a thing. We should be good. Maybe.
Oh, yeah. Hey, everybody feeling better?
I don't think not yet, but I only just blasted some fools, so we'll see here soon.
murked them.
I'm really starting to like my new chief of security. All right,
Mark
Helm.
is smirk, baby. That's my motto.
Helm, return course to Malcor 3. We got us a Federation membership to get taken care of.
Captain. And with that, you head to Malcor 3 for negotiations. And that is where we are going to end our first episode. Wonderful job.
Nice.
Great. That was
You did the thing.
perfect. You survived.
Woo!
Everyone survived. We will handle experience points and things like that off of the recording. Mainly because I need to bust out the book and make sure that I do it appropriately and not how I think it is in my head. But thank you very much to all of the players. You set the tone with this crew. This is good stuff.
Oh, thank you for having us. It was good little entry to the game and the start of our next season.
Yeah,
this is good.
A lot of fun.
This was pretty great. I look forward to this.
Absolutely.
If the Vulcan can quit giggling when she makes herself laugh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's hard to do sometimes.
The person playing the Vulcan is quite opposite of the Vulcan.
Right. I enjoyed everything you all brought to the table. I like how the characters are starting to, form up and how you're going to end up playing them. So this is going to be cool. I am definitely excited for this. And thank you to chat. Thank you to Zero Raccoon for chatting it up. You were quite active and hilarious. It was hard to keep on task sometimes. So that was great. Thank you very, very much.
Also, Zero is my younger sibling. So what's up, sister?
Wow,
Hey.
there we go. Hey. So thank you. Before we wrap up on this stream, let's go ahead and do a little rating. I think we're going to pop over to our friends at Devil's Luck Gaming. They're playing some Icarus Complex, some tabletop RPGs.
All
That
right.
sounds cool. We'll go
Show
check
'em the
that
goat.
out. Yeah, when you get over there, if you are a subscriber, you have access to G.O.A.T Gaming Syndicate specific emotes. So let's give them some confetti goat party when we get there. Thank you all very much for checking this out. Thank you to the players. Love you all very much. And we'll see you next Wednesday for our next episode. Thank you all very much. Bye.
Bye.